On their way and bobbling the break was Rhythm and Song. Out in front, Seaside Fantasy, driven hard, Dom Funny, charging up on the inside. And as they go into the turn, it is Dom Funny away from the rail and Seaside Fantasy going out to lead by 3 lengths. Boomtide Rock is third, a length and a half away, came on the outside. Skinny Love, Rhythm and Song is back on the rail, and 3.5 to Hennessy Storm is last. Showing the way is Dom Funny on the inside, pressure coming but not too much. Seaside Fantasy relenting a little bit in second. They're bowling along by 4.5 lengths to Skinny Love, making ground. In the centre, Rhythm and Song taking on to Skinny Love, continuing to gain rapidly on the top pair. A length away came Boomtide Rock. And back at the tail end of affairs is Hennessy Storm, and about 8 lengths covers this field. Out in front it is Jorge Luis Gonzalez and Dom Funny by 3 parts to Seaside Fantasy. 3 lengths away, Rhythm and Song has occupied third from Skinny Love. Hennessy Storm has run up on the outside of Boomtide Rock, who is absolute last, as they head inside the 3/8, and Dom Funny by a length to Seaside Fantasy. Wriggled in third on the inside is Rhythm and Song, not doing enough, and Skinny Love the outside. The rest are well behind Hennessy Storm and Boomtide Rock. Seaside Fantasy has been really flanked on the outside all the way, but hasn't passed Dom Funny as they turn. Dom Funny a neck in front. Skinny Love darting up on the inside and looks a bit of a threat now. Skinny Love driving up the rail. Dom Funny holding Seaside Fantasy, but Skinny Love coming up on the inside to press for the lead. And Skinny Love trying, but Dom Funny darts right away. Oh, trouble. Skinny Love taken up. Now comes off the inside. Meantime, Dom Funny will go on to the wire in front. At the wire, it's Dom Funny a half. Skinny Love, we'll hear more. 2.5 to Seaside Fantasy third, then Boomtide Rock. 138.60. Locked up. On their way and bobbling the break was Rhythm and Song. Out in front, Seaside Fantasy, driven hard, Dom Funny, charging up on the inside. And as they go into the turn, it is Dom Funny away from the rail and Seaside